Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Damo, and on today's video I'm going to talk a little bit more about the garage update and what I did to my Mercedes C350E. So regular viewers to the channel will notice that there are a couple of cars missing now from the fleet. One is the Mark II Audi TT, which the 3.2 VR6, which I did a lot of videos on actually, and really enjoyed owning. Sold that. And the other is the UK right-hand drive Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. Sold that as well. Replaced both of those with just one car for now. Who knows what's going to happen in the future beyond that, but for now this is sort of the Karmann Ghia replacement, the Peugeot 205 GTI. Have a look at my other videos on the channel as to why I bought that, but let's talk a little bit about why I sold the Audi TT and the Karmann Ghia. I have recently also done a video comparing the two side by side, so a lot of people used to say the TT was a sort of future manifestation of the Karmann Ghia, so I sort of talk a little bit about that in that video. But reasons for selling the Karmann Ghia first then, it was a car I'd always wanted to own. It was a great classic, and it was somewhat of a rare thing in that it was a UK right-hand drive car. You can't really find them very much. You don't get them or see them up for sale very much, and the ones you do see have been completely nut and bolt restored. My one had a little bit of work done on it over the years to keep it going, lots and lots of welding, bodywork in 2017, etc., but it was far from perfect. And there were just a big long list of things that would need to be done to get it to a point where I'd be really truly happy and comfortable driving it sort of long distances and taking it to shows. It was great as a usable sort of throw it around just local vicinity, but I didn't have huge amounts of confidence to drive it really far. I just didn't have the will or the enthusiasm to throw loads of money at it, to spend on it, to do a full kind of nut and bolt restoration, which probably would have done a lot for the value. So a slight tinge of sadness there, because it is such a rare car. It's gone to a good home. It's going to receive a bit of work to help bring it back to a good or even better standard. So I'm quite happy about it. I do miss it, and I was incredibly sad when it went, actually more sad than I have been for a long time about any car, which sort of told me something and struck me as a little bit odd. I still, not odd, told me something about my affection for the car, I suppose. I still somewhat have a lust after them, and I still help out from a social media point of view with the Karmann Ghia Owners Club. So if you are into Karmann Ghias and you're watching this wondering what's happened to them, I haven't lost my love for them. I'm still involved with the club. Who knows, I might get one in the future. The Mark II TT then, why I sold that. That was a car that I wasn't really using very much. Super noisy. Lovely raw power, four-wheel drive, all the comfort. You've seen the videos on the channel. If you haven't, gone check them out. You'll cover it in huge amounts of detail. And I spent money getting it to a standard where it wanted really for very little. So it was a great car, kept it in the garage and used it. What it lacked for me was that draw factor to pull me in and take it out on a Sunday morning for a drive. It didn't really tick the boxes as a driver's car. And I also have a hankering for something that is a bit more substantial and a bit more rewarding as a driver's car. Got a couple of good driver's cars here, let's be honest. This is Mrs. Pedal Loud's Mark III 2-litre MX-5 here, which is so much fun. It's probably a little bit small for me, if I'm honest. Feel a little bit cramped in there. It's not the most comfortable. This is also a great fun car. Have a look in my other videos as to why we bought that. Really cool. Great driver's car. Over to the family wagon, the hybrid Mercedes, which sort of have a love of a hate relationship with. It's so capable, so comfortable. It does so much. It's really handy. Although the electric range is pretty appalling, it's handy to have. It's just a great sort of, it's like it's a little party trick almost, that you can just kind of do a local journey in it on electric only, and that's really a cool thing, and I kind of like that. So I'm hard pushed to sort of swap it for anything else, albeit we will. However, having said that, to make it a little bit more appealing to someone who is of a petrol head nature, me, we spent a bit of time tinting the windows, a little bit boy racy admittedly, dechroming it basically, apart from a few little touches that are left as chrome, like the door handles and a little bit back on the rear there. All of the bits around the window, what do you call them, trim, the sills along the bottom, all of that has been dechromed, tinted windows, back and rear window, just to kind of moody it up a bit, which was cool. The wheels also needed refurbishing. That was the only other thing that was sort of wrong with this car when I got it. So I got the wheels refurbished. Originally they were diamond cut. I didn't want to do the diamond cut thing. They were a bit more durable if you sort of get them powder coated. So powder coated it was. Made a rather, I don't say rash decision, a different decision. I thought I would give them where am I going with this? The interior of the car is a sort of cream coloured, and the key wrap I have, a little key cover here, which is gold, sort of got me thinking maybe when we get the wheels done, so it's the first time I've had all 4 wheels on a car refurb, what should we do in terms of colour? Let's see what happened back in the summer when I got it done and picked them up. So just walking back to the Mercedes after getting the alloy wheels refurbed. Obviously had the black done, this is the first time I've seen it as I'm videoing it, and had the wheels done in gold. What do we think, guys? It's certainly a look quite striking. Contrasts with the silver a little bit, but overall certainly interesting, isn't it? So we've got new Bridgestone tyres on the back there. Yeah. Quite like that. Just a little bit different, isn't it? Going to say mistake, but maybe a little tinge of regret there. Quite a bold decision to do that. I guess I was sort of expecting them maybe to be a little bit more bronzy than they were. A bit more toned down. I think perhaps gold wheels are suited to, gold as a colour is suited to wheels that have thinner spokes. On there, where they're quite thick spokes, it doesn't really kind of go. The gold's just too light. It contrasts badly, really badly, with the blue calipers, which unique to the kind of hybrid version of this Mercedes. So probably not my best decision in the world. It certainly makes the car look a little bit unique. I'm probably the only Mercedes C350E owner with gold wheels, but there we go. That somewhat makes it unique and then for a little bit more interesting to drive. There we go. That was just a short video, quick garage update. So when I went in the MX-5, the 205, lots of videos on this happening at the moment, some fixes, some work going on there. And the Mercedes C350E, we've done some videos on that. Not sure whether we will do more on that. Hopefully, if I can think of some content to put out about that, we'll do that. That's it for now. Thanks for watching this pedal live video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As I say, loads of videos on all these cars. Tune in again. We'll see you next time. Cheers.